I went to IKEA for the first time yesterday and I got some new storage space for my desk. I got this to put my dissolvable packing peanuts in, and I got two little shelving things. That was a cute sniffing you, by the way. I got these two drawer things to go on the desk, which I'm going to set up now. And then I thought I would show you all of the handmade gifts I've made this year. I decided to make quite a few pottery pieces as gifts for family, and I didn't film the process of making any of them, but I thought I could share them before I wrap them up and just show you what I made. But I need to sort my desk at the moment. It's not looking great. Too much stuff. Got a ferryman down there. Right, so this is the area I'm going to be consolidating. This is what I've got my packing peanuts in at the moment. Not very big, so put that in here. And then I can fill it up and I won't run out quite so quickly. Nice basket. Okay, I gotta find some space somehow for this. All sewing stuff at the moment in there. And then I've got a load of different tapes. Some for sewing. More sewing things. I don't know why this guy lives up there, but he's just always been there. These are the paws I made for a video. I needed to use some fake key paws. I've got some plaster which I've not used yet, and I've got alginate casting material which I've not used yet. Probably gone out of date and no longer works. And then I've got this that's a packing pencil. I've also got this casting tub which I've never got around to using. There's a phone stand which I don't actually use. And all this stuff is going to get put into drawers. And then this is the little table I made for Key to eat off of. I have to find somewhere for that to go. Can I fit some of that stuff back in the corner? I think so. Oh, well, maybe not. Can I get this stuff in? I'm happy with it not being wedged. It's a little on the wobbly side because it's at the edge of my desk. But I kind of don't want things to fall off the back. Maybe there, I don't know. I don't know if you can see. It's just that. You can put things in and have little trays on the top. So now I need to start filling it up with things. Those are all to do with sewing. Will they fit in one of these things? Well, okay, cool. I'll stick my bobbins and pins in here. Will it fit? It's not going to fit in anywhere. Nice. These are shipping labels. The tracking US ones, and there's the UK ones. Plastic bag used the whiteboard yet. And some chalk. That's for when I post ceramic things. So that's my labels. This whole thing is just a nightmare. It's for my sewing machine. Got all which I use for putting holes into things. That's a label. I've got like 10 of these batteries that go into the key plushies. All the ones that didn't work when we tested them. I took the batteries out, took the voice box out, sealed up the belly and sold them cheaper as non-talking plushies, and then I've just got the batteries that come out of them. I've got this this is paper tape, but it's really shiny, so my labels that I have to put on the parcels to actually ship them don't stick to this. This barely even wants to stick to itself. It once I reapply it back on itself, it doesn't want to stick to itself anymore. Like when you look at that, it just when you're wrapping up a parcel, it just no longer sticks, and these don't stick to them, so they peel off. But then I found this paper tape, which is matte, and the labels do stick to it, so I have to keep getting these ones for the boxes. Let's see, any of these going to stand up? That one can stand up, and that one can go there. So I made these 2 plates for my brother-in-law. They're designed to look like the Kamado Joe barbecue, so they're like serving dishes. So you can display your food. This is what I made for my mum. So she loves growing sweet peas, and what you do with sweet peas is you cut the flowers off as they come in, and it encourages more flowers to grow, and you need something quite shallow to display them in, so she can put all of her cut sweet pea heads in this. So this is a dog bowl, big one. It's going to be a water bowl for my brother's 2 dogs, and it's got Keys Paw in the middle. And I will be making more of these to sell. I love this colour around the rim here. I have another one already made, but I haven't glazed it yet. But I love making these, so I will be making more, and they sold really well when I made them last time. This is for my niece, one of my nieces. She really loved the pumpkins I made for Halloween, but I'd sold out before she could get one. So she asked for that, and she said she liked the sad face, so that's what I did for this one. My sister Paige wanted some little sort of ice cream condiment dishes. And she likes wonky, so I had to throw these really nice round balls and then make them wonky, which hurt my soul, but I did it for her. So I made a set of 4 of these, and they kind of stack, but because they're wonky they don't stack as well as they could, but that's what she wanted. So my brother-in-law to be wanted noodle bowls a few years ago, but I never got around to doing it. But now I've finally done it, and he likes black, so we went with, well, he likes monochromatic, so black and white. And I did initially think that I was going to do this kind of effect where I'd have the colour bleeding down inside. And I applied the glaze in here that would do the bleeding, and then I remembered that he likes really nice sharp edges. So I just put the black on the very rim, thinking that it wasn't quite touching the glaze that bleeds, but it was. So we got this messy edge instead, which is not what I intended originally, and not what I intended after I changed my mind. You can see the running glaze there. That glaze there, that's the one that runs, and it pulled the black down with it. But I would have liked it, if I was going with that, for it to have come down quite a bit further. But after I changed my mind, I wanted it to be just nice and black on the rim, and then up to white on the edge. But hopefully he still likes them. And then the last piece of ceramics that I made, these are for my sister Louise, who has ivy. Just noticed that. I don't know what that bit is. It's maybe there's a splash of a different colour in there. She wanted these sort of ice cream cone style cups, and I'm not sure what she wants to use them for, but she showed me what she liked and I tried to make something similar with a similar colour glaze, and made a set of 4. So that's all the ceramic stuff, and now I'll find the jewellery things. This is for another one of my nieces. She wanted a ring, so I made her 2. She likes above knuckle rings, so ones that go in that kind of position. So that's this one, and then this one will sit higher in a normal ring position, and they're made of sterling silver, and it's just a heart, and then it's just a nice wavy one. I don't like to put too much detail into the rings that fit here because you're highly likely to lose them because they don't tend to stay on too well. And then for my sister-in-law, I made her some lightning bolt studs out of silver. They're really cool. Hand sawed those. I don't have any kind of punch that can get that shape out, so I had to saw them. It does take a while sawing silver. Okay, so that's everything I think that I've made for gifts. So now I'm going to wrap it and hope nothing breaks. I'm going to pack up the earrings and the rings first so that I don't lose them. And these are the cards that I put them on. And this is a really old design now. I've updated my logo since then, so I need to use up all of these before I print out any new ones. And this is what I use my awl for. Decide which set of holes I need to use and then punch a hole through. This is how I pack my business orders as well. So if you buy stud earrings from me, this is not the usual packaging for rings because these boxes don't fit in a parcel envelope. So these ones I just use for in-person exchanges. That one fits inside the other one because it's much smaller, so that's handy. So yeah. That's that, and the other plate on top. 2 more of these. Right. You can tell I haven't used this stuff before. Alright, I mean it's not as cushioned as bubble wrap would do, but it feels okay for under the tree. Oh, I forget I keep the blade cover over this thing. Okay. Don't judge my wrapping. I don't do fancy wrapping. Ta-da! Now I need to find the labels. That'll fill that up. I've never actually bought these. These are just ones that have come in my own parcels that I've bought. And then I save them and reuse them when I'm packing my ceramics. This is so floaty. Stay still. That's quite a satisfying sound, to be honest. right, just the right spot there. Oh, that's so satisfying. So the reason why you saw 5 noodle bowls is because the first one I made was me trying to figure out how to make them. It ended up that I needed a bit more clay, so that one was a bit too small. So I just glazed them all the same, so there's a backup just in case. But this is the set of 4 that he's meant to be getting, and the other one I'll just keep that one separate. I don't know if maybe I can go with 1 in between. Yeah, I think 1 should be fine, otherwise it's going to end up being a really tall stack. There we go. The more rounded they are, the worse this becomes. Messier and messier. I feel like I should stack them in 2s. 1 padding on the bottom. That over the top of that for now. No, I think I want 2 around the outside. Everyone's going to get to unwrap their gift twice. Once for the wrapping paper, once for all of the padding. I had a go at making wooden tags. That's what that looks like. But I couldn't get it to look nice, like no charring. I kind of stopped making them. So I only made a few of these. I think next time I'll make a lot more tags because they're cute, but they do take a bit of time. I wish I had a big desk. I watch other crafters that have dedicated studios and workspaces, and they have massive long counters of workspace. And then there's just me, has 1 desk. I have to get a ginormous printer on, and whatever else I'm working on. And I just wish I had more space. I feel like I'll stack them in 2s again. I think like this. And there's probably some people out there that are just like, why can't you be consistent with your tags? Why can't they all be the same? And I would like them to be the same too. But this is kind of like my personality really in crafts, is too many things I want to do, too many things I enjoy. Therefore I have to do all of them, which is coming up in my labels, like wooden labels and leather labels, and I was going to make some watercolor labels as well. Paint some labels. So I definitely recommend using at least 2 of these on the outside. I need to protect the stem. squeaky. I think it's squeaking on my gel nails, which I did yesterday. After that one time I got a nice glide the whole way along. I haven't been able to do it again. Oops, I ripped it. I'm actually surprised I hadn't ripped it sooner, to be honest. I definitely don't think I would wrap the ceramics in just this. Definitely this first. This is just the handmade stuff. I've still got to wrap up all the stuff I've bought as well. Yeah. I need to buy some more sellotape. Hopefully I've got enough to wrap everything else. I'm sure I wouldn't have bought a single roll of sellotape, but the question is, where would I put the spares? I'm going to put these in a piece of this, just because I don't want that to puncture through the paper. I hope this video is not too boring. I'm probably going to cut out quite a bit because I feel like it's going to be boring. But I wanted to share what I've made. Maybe inspire you to have a go. I know pottery is not really accessible to everybody, but there are other forms of pottery. You can do other forms of clay, like air dry clay, that you can make things with that you don't need a kiln for. And you can also make jewellery with silver plated wire. That's how I started. I started with silver plated wire, beads, buttons, and that's how I used to make my jewellery when I started. And I've actually passed on that, like I've given all of those supplies to my sister Paige because she wanted to have a go at it. I do have another thing that I made. This is Ivy, my sister's dog. So I made a dog tag with her address on the back to go on her collar. I also made some ceramic tree decorations, which I'm using as another form of gift tag. There's one for Paige there. So that's everything wrapped up. I've just got that to wrap up. And then there's something else I want to make, but I haven't yet. So you can see some of them have got wooden tags, some of them have got cardboard tags. Some of them have got fake leather tags and some of them have got ceramic tags. So yeah, it's a bit all over the place, but it's fun. So I just got to wrap this one up, and then I've got another one to make later, and then I'm all done. It's only taken me like 2 hours. And over here we have a selection of gifts that we need to open up. So those are going to go under the Christmas tree from all of you guys. So thank you so much for everything you sent. Sorry it looks such a mess.